Sorry guys, I lost you there. So I'm here at the community garden. I was just showing you everything, and I'll recap a little bit because I don't think I'm gonna do both videos now. I'll just run back through here and show you what I already showed you. So I was just showing you the peppers here. We picked some of our lunchbox snack peppers. They're coming on very nicely. You can see this plant's just loaded with little peppers. So is this one. That one's doing really well. This one over here is a Black Beauty. It's got 3 on it. They're getting to be a nice size now. Some beans. I'll show you the rest of that side in a second. Here's our yellow squash. It's doing very good. It's just male flowers so far. Our cucumber is doing awesome. Just starting to put out male blossoms also. We've got our beans are producing. I'm not sure what kind these are. I'm gonna have to double check and see what I have to use those for. We have the peppers I picked earlier. Oops, I just dropped the cayenne. Oh well, that one's gone. We've got a bunch of cayennes coming in. There's another little pepper here. This one's starting to flower as well. I think that's another Black Beauty. We have our scallop squash. I love how cute these things are. They're just this little patty pan squash is what they are called. And then we have our beautiful, beautiful purple, very purple tomatoes. I believe those are purple Cherokees. And they're growing like crazy. Some starting to get pretty dark in here. We have another Black Beauty pepper starting to get blossoms. We have some calendula in the middle there. Our kale is doing nicely. We have some radishes under here also. Another pepper. It's getting a little crowded in here. Another tomato. This is also a large variety, I believe. Okay. And then we have our little Bing, which is a very compact little cherry tomato. So it's all very compact in here. Very tight. Lots of little cherries. That one's actually pretty big for this tomato. Usually they're quite a bit smaller than that. But I think that's all of the ripe ones. But you can see, you guys, obviously I didn't train this up. This could be up like this, would be better for it probably. So I might try to get a little cage for it. But it's growing very well. Okay, and this variety of tomato, this looks like it's a yellow cherry. I see some ripe ones in the middle there. So this one's producing also. There we go. Couple little yellow cherries. This one's producing very nicely. I'm not sure what variety this is. You can see though it's got some nice production. Oops, I just knocked a green one off. Dang it. My bad. Okay, there we go. That's why you try to pick with my left hand. It doesn't do as good. Whoop. Oh no, oh no. I'll get those later. Our strawberries are doing really good. The peas are barely hanging on. It's just, I think it's just been too hot for them, you guys. It's very hot. I'm burning up today. I don't know how hot it is today, but it's very hot. Peas, strawberries. These ones aren't flowering right now, but hopefully soon. We have our little yellow squash. It's producing. The other side of that tomato that's producing really well. There's a whole little bunch there I'll have to grab. And then we get on to the squash, you guys. Look how massive my squash is now. And there's so many on here. So there's a little one. Well, there's 3 right here. And you can see how big the trunk is. The trunk starts over here. This plant starts right here. And it goes all the way over here. So I'm trying to steer it away from the tomato bush a little bit. And there's 3 here. So there's another plant here. This one here has 2 big ones, and something has been eating them, guys. I don't know if that squirrel is back that they trapped or what, but something big's been eating our stuff. Just that one, though, so that's okay. I'm okay with sacrificing just that one. And then there's a couple more big ones over here. There's a big one. So we try not to let them get this big. I'm going to have to pick all these. I'm going to pick these little ones, too, because we don't want them to get too big. Okay, and then we're back to the other side. Here is our yellow bell pepper. It's got 3 or 4 nice peppers on it right there. It's doing very nicely. And then we have our ground cherry. This is one of my favorite things I've planted this year, guys. This tastes so good. Tastes like little tiny pineapple bites. They're so good. And they just look like this. And they're in this little paper thing. You gotta open them up. And then inside, there's a little ground cherry, and they're so delicious. Whoops, where'd it go? Oh well, I dropped it. Sorry guys, it popped right out of my hand. Let me see if I can find another one. There we go, here's a good one. Alright, my battery's about to die. I'm gonna let you go. But here's an update. There is another Black Beauty. So as you can see, the garden's growing great. It's just the start of monsoon seasons right now. They started a little early this year. So I think it's gonna really take off in the next couple months. And it'll be fun to show it to you guys. See you then. Bye.